I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait.
Hi and welcome back to Rideshare Buddy UK. I'm Kevin and today I'm doing a quick video, not of driving but very much Uber related and earnings related, because on Sunday Wales goes to 20 miles per hour as the default speed limit. So everything which used to be 30 miles an hour is now going to 20 miles per hour unless the signs post saying otherwise. So that's what I'm going to talk about today. Not doing any driving because it's big moving in day. I've got furniture and stuff arriving for the new apartment, so that's why I'm stuck here. But I thought it'd be a good idea, good chance to talk about this 20 mile an hour speed limit and the potential on our earnings for Uber. Now, of course, when you're dropping down from 30 mile an hour standard to 20 mile an hour standard, that means you're travelling 30% less quickly. It's going to take 30% more time to do each job. The chances are you're only going to be able to do 70% of the work that you used to be able to, because you can only do 30% less work. And that means 30% less earnings, possibly, unless I change strategy. Now, I'm not the only one that's having this problem. All of the bus companies in Wales are having to redo all of the bus routes to take into account the slower speeds. I know some bus routes, they've had to drop some services on the day because they've got no driver hours. Of course, it's taken them 30% longer to do a bus route. After 3 routes, they've got to drop a route because the driver has no hours left. Now, unless I'm prepared to work 30% more, I'm either going to have to change my strategy or accept 30% less earnings. And I don't think I'm going to accept 30% less earnings. So up until now, I've pretty much played the game of £3.50 minimum fare, won't go below £3.50, and I aim for £1.20 a mile, really at minimum. If it's a very long distance, I might go a little bit lower, provided I'm not in rush hour traffic or anything like that. You know, on an evening when it's clear roads and you can get to Cumbria in 5-6 minutes, it's not a problem if you drop a little bit below that 120 mile. But I'm going to have to change. So now from Sunday, the minimum fare I'm going to accept is going to be £4.50. Anything below £4.50, I'll just let it go and let it go past. It's not going to pay, because those tend to be local ones, and if you can't do 30 mile an hour and you're down to 20 mile an hour, it's taking 30% longer to do. So £4.50 is the minimum fare I'm going to accept, and my target mileage, this is from where I am running to picking up and then dropping off, £1.50 a mile is going to have to be the new mileage rate. Anything below 150 mile I can't do unless it's quite a long distance on a motorway or something like that, and then I can justify dropping down to 120. But anything local, 150 mile, nothing more, nothing below that. The other difference is how far I'm going to run for a job. Now, I used to run up to 5 miles for a job, because it wasn't too bad then. Most of the time it was only about 3 or 4 miles, but I'm going to drop that down now to maximum 3 miles for running, and if it's only a little job, a maximum of 1 mile running, because it's going to take me 30% longer to get there, and that needs to be paid for. So yeah, big changes happening on Sunday in Wales if you're a driver. Big changes that can impact your earnings as an Uber driver or any taxi driver. You've really got to look very closely now at those minimum fares, especially local run around towns. You know, people going out shopping and it's normally about £3 to get back. You can't do it because it's taking 30% longer to do that trip. So I won't take anything below £4.50 from Sunday. £1.50 per mile minimum, really, unless it's can be justified for more, for less, and a maximum of 3 mile running, and preferably 2 mile if it's a local round town run. So that's it, that's my new strategy from Sunday, thanks to the Welsh Government and their 20 mile per hour speed limit. I think Uber are going to have to look at their fares and what they're paying, and indeed I think all taxi companies are going to have to look at their fares to justify it. Otherwise, drivers are going to be out of pocket big time, 30% big time. Especially, there's only just so many jobs you can do in a day in a shift, and if it's taking 30% longer to do each job, that means 30% less jobs in a shift and 30% less earnings. So that's it for today. A quick short one while I wait for the rest of the furniture to arrive. So stay safe, travel well, and earn a profit.